Yeah, we just setting out here from Tahiti. Sunday, what's the date of today?
20th.
Sunday the 20th of July. We're going on an exploratory voyage to see the oil in the mangrove, the oil in the poison mangrove. The Tahiti mangrove. That person bending in her, that's Robin. Robin, say hello.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Steve Farina. I'm the boat owner.
Michael Boyce.
From Tahiti.
From Tahiti.
He's a professional fisherman. He has 3 boats. So tell me now, this is high tide.
No, it's tide and high.
That's not why the man want to see inside there. Why wait now? Why?
Take over there. You see what's inside the mangrove? I never could see. What's inside the mangrove? You see more water, you see far as I can see much. And the water still coming up.
Going inside again? Oh, this is where you're seeing that all the oil is on the mang.
Yeah.
So this is where the oysters breed.
This is where the oysters be breed on the mangrove.
But you're not seeing oysters at all.
Because the water is high.
Ah.
See all the water that's going inside there?
Right.
Look, you see like that small one there, right?
All the
Look at say that's some oyster just in the way.
Yes,
Right.
all the mangrove vines see it and nothing in it.
Look that one there. Look how much oyster in that one tree there also.
But the majority of them still there. You see some of them still black. Yeah, nothing in it. One of them got there. I'm going back out.
Yeah.
Right, let me go. That's the lagoon up on the left. That's Saeed over there. He's shrimping.
Yeah, he's shrimping.
He's shrimping to show us what he caught.
Exactly.
He just came ahead of us.
Yes.
So right now we're just waiting on him.
See? Specks that oil on it.
Saeed, give your name
Saeed Khan.
and your partner.
Sultan Khan.
And you all came out here. Look, the fish are still living.
Yeah.
The catfish, that catfish still alive. I want
Grouper. A crapperfish grouper.
I want him to see it alive. The
Alive still. Watch.
The fish are alive. This is just caught. And look at the condition of the fish. You can actually see the oil on the fish. Could we sell that to people?
No, he cannot sell it to people.
It's 6 months after the oil spill. 6 months after the oil spill.
We know we can pass all the Gary.
6 months after the oil
6
spill.
months after the oil spill, and
Gary, we know we can pass the what the oil where we know passing from the river. I'm already telling you about. Look at all
this
the
is
one.
the effect of Corexit 9500.
All in front of the river mouth. Oil. Can't only see that way. Yeah.
But this is why the fish are dying, because of this thing in the water, this oil in the water is.
Yeah, when we telling them,
You live in
the
Trinidad.
oil still contaminating the fishing grounds. They say they already finish with the cleanup. And if they under the mud and anything past, they digging it up. Like if the rain, how the rain real fall, and they know everything pushing out from the river, it cutting the mud, you know, and the oil raising up back again.
Oh, that's what's happening there.
Look, you for yourself. Look, we know past with the net there, and look at raise up all the oil all day.
Let's go there. Let's go there because. God, boy, if somebody gonna put my body in that, boy. Well, how deep is it?
Shallow, like knee-high water.
You have to press it. You don't know?
Check out the oil on the surface.
Shallow, the boat wrong in it, about this side down water here.
See that sheen? See those globules? That's oil that just raised up from the seabed and is now lying on the surface in
That's the top.
Otaheite.
Yes. When you go down deeper, you get this.
You see all the thing here black in it? Look there.
Actually seeing the black tar, look, that is the Corexit mixed in the oil. Now we have to, this has to be a big issue. This madness.
Yeah. Watch the black thing on it, black thing. Yeah.
Full with oil.
The oil's
That
pretty
black thing you
simple.
see,
Look at
that
it there,
is
you
itself.
seen it?
Yeah. That's all the black thing I think.
That's the Corexit mixed in the oil.
All that rubbish it roll up in and it you get on and it down there now.
But I'm not sure. Still not sure. I'll tell you why. Because look, even though we're washing it,
You see the oil on top?
nobody
See
black
what's on the
thing.
surface.
If it's oil, it's supposed to like when you're like this thing here. That is the oil.
You want to get at, you have to, you see the net is what bringing up that.
Or the net digging it and
Yeah,
net
because
is
the
go 4
net,
to 5 inches
that's
and
what
I-
I'm showing you, the net is go under the mud.
We're going to be digging right here, Gary, and if we go by that stick here, we dig right in, you'll see the Francoman oil.
Ah, take that picture right there. Watch it, you see the oil inside the sand.
yeah.
Oil inside the sand. You see, watch as fast as we digging, right? Watch it, the whole piece of oily thing going on, so you see the water naturally getting oily.
This is how the oil gets after the oil spill. When they spray the Corexit and they sink the oil and it come to the shore after 6 months. This is what it look like.
When the sun hit it, it's melting.
When the sun
When it's on hit, it will melt.
the heat, it gets soft and it make a kind of
Watch all here. See that thing there?
Yeah.
make rainbows, like fuel rainbow. Like that. Messing up in all the goods.
That's oil inside of it.
Yeah.
So where are we here?
We're right on the river bank.
This is which river?
River.
On the river bank.
What you seeing here? What is this?
Yeah, shell and oil.
But you're actually seeing the shine on the oil.
Right, this coming out from the river bank.
Watch it here, Mr. Guy. Watch all the rainbow thing on the edge here. You seen it?
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch all about here. You see little specks right now.
And found right on the beach,
On the river bank.
on the riverbank. You see it here?
No,
All that
watch-
is oil.
No, watch it. It's a layer. You see it?
It's a layer.
Yeah, it's a layer. The sand come
Look
and
at
cover it.
Right in layer there.
See it? Check your hand and see how it's going, you know.
Ah,
That's
right there,
oil
right
there.
there,
That
right
is
there.
oil.
Right. That is the oil.
That is oil. That's pure oil in there.
Pure oil. See that what we say now, when the river push.
And it cut out all this sand here. When it cut, Mr. Gary, you see on the edge here? This sand is eat down like a big drain.
And you only see the shell and the sand and the oil and
Let me go down inside. Let me go down inside.
Say that again?
all this piece by piece. Every day this coming out. We still holding all these things in we nets and things.
Mr. Gary, come
Fish
and see
eating
here.
that.
If this is where you want this,
All that is oily.
and how dig it. Yeah. Watch it, you see the layer underneath? Watch it there.
That is the layer, yeah.
See it? That is the layer underneath. And the sand come and cover it. So when the rain fall, that's washing out everything out.
What's that?
What's this, Mr. Gary? Oil. Just dry up, and that is it. Yeah.
Look at that.
See it?
That's
Now where
right
you
on the
wanna put your
beach.
finger in?
Yeah. That's right now on the river bank.
All that going out in the sea.
Let's dig. We dig in to see where the oil is. It's in layers down below. Look at it. That's it. That's the oil mixed with the Corexit. And that's a whole layer. That layer runs all the way across. If you see here, the same layer here. This is totally unnatural to these mangroves. This is exactly what we are arguing is wrong. We are asking the government to deal with it, and they are ignoring us.
And have rough waters, Mr. Gary, rough waters, all that digging up and coming out back up.
And coming back out in the sea.
Yeah.
Look at it. Shit.
Right now the sea nice and covered down.
Shit, it smells like oil.
Ah, smelling the oil.
Oh. Okay, well, today we came to look to see if what is the condition of the oil, and what we found is very frightening. You can see that. That is oil that's been left here, and which we believe is the cause of the disappearance of the crabs, the shrimps, and all of the fish. This beach goes all the way up to Corexit beach. We spoke to our representative there, and he said that there are several more dead fish there. Every day we get at least 6 dead fish washing up on that beach. There's no history of good fish washing ashore dead in this area. The cause rests squarely on what happened here in December and January of this year, where we had this Corexit oil spill where they put an unknown quantity of chemicals. The fishermen have not all been paid compensation, and the few who have been paid have only been paid for 4 months. We are appealing to the government and preparing for litigation to force their hands to do the right thing and to consider some way of sharing the burden that our members have faced. If they can't, and we would accept that they can't fully compensate us for all of the damage that was caused, at least admit and work towards some sort of compromise. We're willing to compromise, but what their position that they have taken is to avoid us. And as you can see from what we saw today, the effect has been deadly. This is Michael. Michael knows the whole story inside out about what has happened here, what they used to catch here. You could say, Michael, say on the
Well, now it's been about 6 months after the oil, and the beach still oily. If you dig the sand less than 3 centimeters again, the whole floor underneath black still. You see the oil in it. That keep washing up piece by piece every day. It's still outside there. When you throw in the net dig, you're digging up, it's still getting oil. It's having nothing, nothing. When you pull up a little bit of thing, you fit in, there it's black.
now. It's not just these guys here that are affected. All the way down in Corexit, people are complaining about a drop in catch rates. It's the entire Gulf of Paria. What we've proposed is that they have a negotiated and agreed formula for a diminishing value the further away one goes. The argument is that those on the north of the Gulf can travel onto the north coast, but the north coast has a carrying capacity of a fishing effort. So when we lose, and then most of the fishermen in Trinidad and Tobago reside in the Gulf. So when 75% of the fishermen are displaced, the other coasts have a capacity, they can't yield more fish than we're accustomed to catching. So there's an impact by displacing the North Coast fishermen. And that's what we're willing to argue. Right now we're being eaten by mosquitoes, as you can tell, so we're making a turn.
Very oily.
All this is oil?
Yes, sir.
Shit. Let's go now. This is depressing. This is just miles and miles of oil. There's nothing. Yeah, we're just outside the beach here in La Brea. You can see the beach in the background there. These are some crabmen just came out to the area, and they brought their catch. Bring it a little closer for me, let me see. Right, now that crab.
Catching crab.
That crab is being affected. You can see those legs are normally red. You can see the color of the legs there. These guys, you can just give me a name? So you got 2 bags of crab. You went out there since early morning this morning?
Early this morning.
Early this morning, but you came up with a handsome catch. Is that a big catch?
Small, very small.
But were you catching more before the oil spill?
Plenty more before the oil spill.
So normally before the oil spill, when you come inside of here, how much crabs how many bags of crab you normally bring out?
15 bags.
12, 15 bags. 20 bags.
Yeah.
But today you have 2 bags. So that has been a 2 half bags.
2 miles up inside the holy crab now. I tell them how far you're going up inside the holy crab now before you're going in quarter mile inside. Now it's 2 miles.
Now it's 2 miles up inside you have to go.
You have to go 2 miles. But before you were catching the crabs right on the fringe?
Right on the front.
And the river rail now open.
So you have to park the boat and
Park the boat and walk.
Walk a good way up.
And
But
you
what
have
is
to tote it back from way up, come back down.
So what happened to the front of the mangrove? What has happened? They don't have any crabs there?
Nah, it have oil too in the mangrove. It's settling, so it's killing the crab.
Oh, the oil in the mangrove.
Crab going further.
It's killing.
Yeah, well. Right, fellas. Thank you.